Hey everybody, I'm Dan Sindel, and today I'll talk to you about the Peterson Stomp Classic Tuner. And this is by far the most sturdiest, roadworthy, technologically advanced tuner I've ever come across. I'll show you a few of the finer points, then I'll get it onto my pedal board for you and we'll demo it out. And like I was saying, this thing is built like a tank. Very, very rugged construction. It's got an active DI built in, so you can split your sound out. You could go out to a different amplifier and run a different sound, or during recording you could send your signal out into the board and get a clean signal for reamping or a different amp sound a little bit later. A lot of great features. We'll talk about just a couple of them. When you hit a note and you see the wheel going in a clockwise direction, if it's falling this way, it's a little sharp. If the note falls a little bit backwards on the counterclockwise, it's just a little flat. It's about as simple as that. It's got a USB firmware update behind here with a mini USB. There's software you can get and you can create your own tuning sets. Very cool stuff. And it's got these mounts right here. It's got these 4 mounts going on, so you can screw this down to your pedal board. Me, I guess I'm a little incorrigible. I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to put some Velcro on here because my pedal board, I'm always changing it around for different gigs and doing stuff. Yeah, but for me, I'm going to put some Velcro on this. I'll come back really quick. We'll put it on my pedal board and we'll demo it out. Okay, so here's the deal. I just took off the backing and I'm left with a nice flat surface. And what I did is I just took the little brackets and stuff. I'm just going to save them for right now. Put them all in my beautiful Peterson box. Save that stuff for later. And what I'm going to do is, I'll show you this. Here we go. I just got some of this from Home Depot. This is the industrial strength Velcro. Cut myself a piece. Don't use anything but the industrial strength. Pay the extra $1 or $2 and you'll be happy, because this holds a lot better than the regular stuff. You don't want your pedals falling around. Alright, so I'm just going to put this on. I'll come back in a couple minutes and I'll see you in a few. Alright, so here's the Velcro. Let's just put it on right here. Excellent. So instead of the rubber backing, once again, I now have a nice piece of industrial strength Velcro. So before I put this on my pedal board, I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to show you how the screen looks in broad daylight. I think that's a pretty cool selling point because the screen is very visible. Okay, let's go outside. So here we are, we're outside under normal lighting conditions. I'm in the shade and you can see that you can view the tuner quite easily here in daylight. I'm just tuning up my B string. It's falling. There we go. Perfect. Now let's move over to broad daylight so you can see right here. And now we're in broad daylight in complete direct sunlight. It's about a 90-degree day here in Los Angeles. I don't know how well this camera's going to pick this up, but I'm standing right in front of the tuner and I can see it perfectly. But it sure looks good right here. I will have no problem tuning in a daytime gig. Now we'll take it to pitch black darkness. Alright, so now I'm in a room with normal dark lighting. It's pretty dark in here with just a small light. So this is pretty normal stage conditions right here. A little lighting, you got the bar, the fluorescent lights, all that stuff. Now I'm going to shut down the lights and we're going to go to total dark. In perfect pitch black darkness, you can now see, hopefully the camera's picking this up. We're on the A note. Cool. So here's the deal. I got my Velcro on, and now I'm going to put it right here on my pedal board. That is not going anywhere. Just hook it up real quick. I have it in line right now with my volume pedal. My volume pedal's got a tuner out, so when I play live I can just shut that down and my tuner is always on. Of course you could just run this at the front of your board and do a true bypass, but I do use my volume pedal occasionally as well, so it works out just fine. What I'm going to do right now is show you drop tuning mode. when I play with MX Machine and other bands that like to play in E flat, the tuner can recalibrate, so all you have to do is cycle through the different modes right here. And right here, you tell it to go -1. So right now the tuner is recalibrating so we can be in E flat, but still it's going to read EADGBE. The tuner says E, but technically it's a half step lower, E flat. Cool, and there you have it. We're all set up.